Today I'm going to talk about the recycling options in my local area. Hello everyone, my name is Harmony. If you're a new viewer to my channel, welcome, or if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. On this channel I talk about anything that springs to mind and is worth contemplating and discussing. So I've not done anything environmental related or low waste related for a while, so I thought I would just talk about the recycling options and things in my local area, Perth in Scotland. So where I live at this particular apartment building, there are now 3 bins. So the 3 bins being green for household waste. In other places it's a different colour, but here it is green for some reason. Blue for recycling, paper, cardboard and plastic. Not sure whether that particular plastic means hard plastic like your water bottles and squash bottles and whatever, or whether it means soft plastics like packaging from, say, your cling wrap of your boxes of mushrooms, or your thing from your pre-packed fruit or whatever. So I'm not entirely sure on that one. But then we also now have a grey bin, which is for tins and tins and cans and glass, which is amazing because there's only so many glass jars and bottles and things that you can store in an apartment. So that's for this building. Now I live right across the road from a retail park, and in that retail park is, or on the edge of the retail park I should say, is a Morrison supermarket. That that supermarket has a number of recycling banks. So one of those is glass, one is tins, and two of the recycling banks are actually for textiles. So if you've got clothing that can't be used or repaired or made into something else or whatever, or like those shoes that are ridiculous because they're designed now not to be repaired, anything like that really goes in there. And in Aldi, as I recently discovered, is actually a recycle bin for your soft plastics. Of course, to everyone else that's probably not news at all because they can just see it's been there forever, but to me it's absolutely news because I didn't know that option was available until somebody told me, like 2 or 3 days ago. And I know also somewhere in this city, not too far away from here, is actually a community garden. I guess you could call it, not community garden, a community farm. So I guess. I don't know if they take food scraps for compost, but they do all sorts of community projects. And at my local library they have a seed library thing going on. So I think how it works is you exchange packets of seeds or something like that. Also, speaking of my local library, I like that you can donate things to them, like they have a jigsaw puzzle lending thing. So they have a number of jigsaw puzzles, and most of which have been donated, I think. And so people can check those out and do the puzzles and return them. And also sometimes they're quite expensive compared to other library sales, but sometimes they do also have book sales at the library, so you can get books. Not the cheapest I've ever seen them, but cheaper than you would buy them if they were in, say, a bookshop. Although having said that, though, this library is fairly limited on the selection, which is disappointing because they have for some reason a ridiculous number of James Patterson books, but they don't have any Agatha Christie, which is crazy. Like, how could they not? Or is that just me? But yeah, I like, what do you guys think of community projects? Because I like community projects in the sense that if you have something that you don't need anymore, then you can give it to them. Or if you're looking for something, then you can also see if, say, the local library has it, if it's a book or a seed or a jigsaw puzzle, or in fact the library even, as part of the standard library service here, they lend out DVDs and some audiobooks, CDs and cassettes. And yeah, and also I think those recycling banks I mentioned earlier, the ones at Morrison's and the recycle bin for soft plastics at Aldi, those I think are great if people don't have those options at home, because not everywhere does. It seems very very postcode orientated. But either way, I'm very glad that they're there, because it means that things are potentially diverted from landfill, which is only a good thing, and it means that more life can potentially be given to things that would otherwise be just thrown away. I mean, heck, somebody was moving into or out of a place and didn't want a bunch of stuff, So I've now got some pieces of wood that are waiting to be made into shelves, and I gained like 4 books. Yeah, 4 books I think it was, that the people ended up just not wanting. And that stuff would probably have ended up in the recycle bin. Same actually with going further afield and nationally. So I'm on a Braille book swap email list where you can swap Braille books, as the name says. So if you're looking for something, you can ask if anybody has it, or if you're done reading something, you can advertise it up there and see if anybody wants it and push it to them. I saved a couple of books like that, which were both thrust with a recycle bin. And of course, once things are put into your home recycle bin, they're normally shredded up or made into, I don't know, made into something else, possibly. But yeah, I'm glad that I was able to take those and read them, and I re-advertised one of them actually. The other one I'm gonna have to re-staple because the staples are out of it. But I have to get the appropriately sized stapler to do it, which is expensive because it's huge. But also there are online any number of groups where you can swap things or give things away or anything like that really, which again is a great idea, because if you don't need something anymore, then you can just give it away and somebody could use it. Or if somebody has something that they're advertising and you need it then, or you want it, then you can arrange to get it or have them bring it to you. Although you do have to be careful with those kind of situations, because not everybody will bring things to you. In a lot of cases they will say you have to go and get the thing. So you do end up having to spend some time and or money to go and get things. What else? Yeah, I think that's it really. Oh, the other thing that I was going to talk about is, right, people, can we please stop putting rubbish in the rivers and glades and oceans? Like, just stop. Because I don't know if it is the case everywhere, but in rivers, including the little glade near here, people for some reason take it upon themselves to put all sorts in there. Everything from drinks cans to kids' toys to shopping trolleys. Why? Why? And the issue that I have with that is not only does it contaminate the water, which is bad enough, but you're also stopping the wildlife from moving around. Although people, for some reason, somehow don't notice them. Here, for example, we have ducks that are trying to swim, but they can't swim around because there's stuff in the way. And of course you can't exactly go in there and get the stuff out for them, because for safety reasons there's railings around much of rivers and places like that. But I've noticed it as well on beaches for years now. For some reason people have been leaving rubbish and anything that shouldn't be there. So much so that the UK has, even especially England and probably Scotland and Wales and Ireland, but the UK has this system where you have a green flag if the beach is clean. Like, seriously, should it not be clean by default? Anyway, I'm gonna go for now before this turns into some kind of a ranty thing. Oh wait, I already did that. Anyway, if you guys have any things to add, or if you have any other things that you would like to hear me discuss, or suggest a live stream or something like that, then feel free to leave a comment or give me a like or subscribe to my channel. And otherwise I will see all of you in the next video.